Welcome aboard. This time we're saying hello from Marsh Harbour, Bahamas. We've been in the bay for a week, taking shelter from the bad weather. And today we're finally going ashore to get groceries and take a walk. This bay is very popular in the area because it offers excellent protections for boats during bad weather. Over the last few days, we've been surrounded by others' boats, which has made the experience even more interesting. To get to land, we'll leave our dinghy at the Conch Inn Marina, a marina we highly recommend. Friendly staff, immaculate facilities, and they also offer catamaran rental services. Houses in the Bahamas are known for their charming pastel colors, which give a cheerful tropical feel to every sunset. Additionally, the locals carefully tend to their gardens, which further enhances the beauty of the surroundings. However, in some areas, it's still possible to see houses affected by Hurricane Dorian, whose force left deep scars and incalculable damage in the region. We walked for a couple of hours, enjoying the beautiful beaches and the sound of the sea. The day ended with a beautiful sunset, my favorite part about living on a boat. Early the next morning, we began our journey towards Little Harbour, a small town south of Abaco. The trip should take us about 8 hours, but time flew by as we sailed surrounded by beautiful landscapes and moving like blue water. Suddenly, the weather started to get worse, and with the increase in wave size, crossing to Little Harbour was no longer a safe option. We had to improvise and, at the last minute, look for an alternative place to anchor. Unfortunately, the first area we found wasn't deep enough, and the anchor couldn't hold firm. So, with some frustration but prioritizing safety, we decided to continue to another location in search of better conditions. But before continuing, we took a short break to make ourselves a snack. It was already getting dark, and we were starting to get hungry. We resumed our navigation towards Stilo Key, a journey that should take us about 2 hours. In the distance, we could already see the open sea with strong, imposing, and slightly intimidating waves. Fortunately, our road stayed close to the coast, which gave us a bit more shelter to continue with greater peace of mind. Near our anchoring spot, something caught my attention: a group of truly beautiful houses with a unique design. But the most curious thing was a tower right next to them that resembled a castle tower, an unexpected detail in the middle of the coastal landscape. This day ended with another beautiful sunset that was immortalized in this video. Around us, we had some very pretty houses and a few anchored boats. Also, a small plane appeared, flying quite loud and approaching us surprisingly close. It's definitely not something you see every day while on a sailboat. A new day began, accompanied by a simply spectacular sunrise. Watching the sunrise in the middle of the sea is one of those priceless experiences. It's a daily gift that reminds you how lucky you are to be there. I know that when this adventure in the Bahamas ends, these sunrises will be one of the things I will miss the most. Very early, my husband raised the anchor, and we began our journey to Little Harbour. It should take about 4 hours to sail from where we were. We were both excited at the idea of getting to know this place that is so famous among sailors who visit the Abacos. Next to us, a catamaran was advancing, navigating the waves, which were getting bigger and more powerful. It was impressive to see how the water moved with such force, reminding us how exciting and sometimes challenging it can be to sail on the open sea. This was my first experience in the open sea, and I can't deny that I was quite scared. The waves were moving the boat with force, and after evaluating the situations, we made a decision to turn back, always prioritizing our safety and comfort. Later, with slightly more stable weather, we put the dinghy in the water and went for a ride. Even though it was quite cold and the sky was completely cloudy, we wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to get out and enjoy ourselves for a while. The color of the water was still spectacular, a beautiful blue that contrasts with the gray sky. And so, we come to the end of today's vlog. The lesson from this adventure is that sometimes we make plans, but we never know for sure if they will happen. The important thing is to adapt, enjoy the moment, and learn from every experience along the way.